So let me share my screen. Today's webinar is about the effect of NEP on youth empowerment and sports development. So, with permission from Vice Principal Sir, I would like to start the meeting.
Yes, ma'am. Best wishes. Permission.
Thank you,
अब
sir.
start करें.
Thank you, sir. Uh, Today's news headlines also we have read. This was the headlines about this sports activities. Our sports minister Anurag Thakur, he appeals to public to participate in Fit India Freedom Run 2.0. So now we can understand the importance of sports in public life and as well as in the field of education. For further presentation, I would like to invite Mr. Sanjeev Kumar, PGT Chemistry, KV number 2, Kolaba. Sanjeev sir, please.
Thank you, madam. Yes, ma'am. मेरी स्क्रीन दिखाई दे रही है मैम?
हाँ सर, दिखाई दे रही है अच्छे से.
Okay. Good afternoon, Vice Principal sir, all staff member of KV2 Kolaba. As we all know, we are celebrating first year of new education policy 2020. Continuation of the series of webinar. Today is the second day webinar. The theme of the webinar is effect of NEP 2020 on youth empowerment and sports development. Now, as I am talking about youth empowerment, we can say there is most
Sir, you
important
are seen.
factor.
सर
Yes,
आप दिखाई दे रहे हैं, आपका स्क्रीन दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है. आप दिखाई दे रहे हैं.
दिख रहा है
तो
मैम. आ रहा है.
मैम दिख रहा है.
अब देखिए
मैम दिख रहा है.
दिख रहा है
Okay,
दिख रहा है
okay.
सर
दिख रहा है.
Okay, then. Okay.
Okay, madam. Now we are going to advancing sports and physical education as a tool for empowerment and education attainment in school. As we show that sports which are always underestimated, the power of sport is always underestimated in our country. We have noticed in our the new government will emphasizes on this hidden power of the sports. So we implemented a new education policy. As we know, global evidence reveal that participation of school-going children in sports has a potential to prevent disease. We all know increase school attendance, improve the cognitive ability, and build skill that promote employment and economic development of particular person as well as our country. Objective of new education policy in youth empowerment and sports developments are mainly foster the socio-economic development of community, loyal toward the state and nation to the particular, or you can say all the citizens, their contribution to the state and national economic and national building, help in the national development and build solidarity. To attain good health and well-being, provide the quality educations, and a great way to promote gender equality. Some key point I want to discuss here. Number one is sports integration as a cross-curricular pedagogical approach of learning. The new education policy emphasizes on holistic development of all students, mainly focus on academic to include other activity such as game, sports, fitness, sports integrated learning, or we can say making the learning more interested when we include in the sports. Adopt fitness as a lifelong attitude, because we all know that there are very large number of obesity case increases in our country. We are second most country have obesity cases. Level of fitness and invasive in the Fit India movement. So, what are the provision for empowerment and development of sports in the country in new education policy? So, there are two provisions which are implemented or we will implement in new education policy. Number one is health and fitness well-being program. This is mainly for all student up to primary level, to the secondary level, and to the next university levels. Another is sports coaching program. This is particular for those students who are sports talented. As I talking about health and fitness well-being program for all students, it provide opportunity for all students for daily practice or exercise or running in different periods, or we fix a particular day. Perform yogasana, aerobic, dand baithaks, running minor and lead up relay, games along with mass drill, mass PT. Physical education is core subject. This is the main point of NEP 2020. We are going to introduce physical education in our school from primary level to higher secondary level, not in optional, but as well as a main subject. If any student want physical education and a main subject, he can easily opt. Physical education teacher or PET will conduct classes on regular basis and maintain health and fitness report card of all the students and discuss with the parents. As we all know, it is already started by our KV organization, but yet to start in many state organized school, state board school. So this is the main health and fitness card. Next, full-time job for PET or recruitment of new PET so that we can promote sports. More emphasis on play-based learning, because some students do not have large interest in subject. If we collaborate that subject or learning with playing base, he can easily catch that concept. We mainly in physics and chemistry we do that. School will have specific student teacher ratio. That is very big issue in country like India, because there are always student ratio, less student ratio. So that government is emphasized on increase the student teacher ratio and to be maintained and prescribed by government of India. Because in some state like Odisha, Bihar, they have at least nearly 4 to 5 student teacher ratio. At higher education level, we will more work to be done on BPEd. Generally, BEd as done these days, we will work on bachelor in physical education, start some more courses related to physiotherapy, because there is a shortage of physiotherapists in our country. Sports, next, come to the second point, sports coaching program for the sports talented student. This is specifically oriented for those students who are sports talented. For them, we provide competent coaches in specialized sports, and that coaches should be provided to the college and university for running intensive coaching program. Establishment of sport research center and testing laboratory as a regional level. As I told you, this is very important in the power of sports. So already the government of India established 10 sports research center in last 5 years, and they're proposed to establish 5 more such centers. Industrial Training Institute. This is very important. If we're talking about some instrument, or we can say sports goods, generally mainly sports goods that are imported from China. So we have to develop industrial training institute that will build sports goods, sports material, like a hub which is formed in Patiala, sports hub. Same, we will create new hubs, new some PG level course that be instituted in the subject, like these are proposed subject like sports management, sports media, sports medicines, sports nutrition, sports biomechanics, and computer based course on sports and technology. These are new subjects which are coordinately related to the sports, because sports, you cannot say sports is a very simple, it is full of technique, lots of medicinal requirement, because lots of injury happen, need nutrition rich food, a athlete required rich food, and that's aerodynamic, their mechanics, like you are talking about some technique sports, there are so many technique requirements, how to enhance the inability of athletes. So these new course will implement, and the government philanthropic initiative taken towards the implementation of this new education policy is increase the education budget as well as sports budget, which is 1200 crore in last financial budget to 19 and 20. We will see an increase. How much increase? It will reach nearly 6% of our GDP, which is very good. Currently, it is nearly 2%, less than 2%. Encourage youth participation in Khelo India scheme. That is a nice scheme. That is currently running, but it can directly connect to the person in rural. This is online registration. Anybody can go and register themselves, and that directly connect to the Indian Khelo scheme. Creation of sports facility by Rajiv Gandhi Khel Abhiyan. This is also connected to the root level of our rural and urban citizens. Financial assistance for prospective athletes by National Sports Talent Search System. These are already exist in our system, but we take them to the next level, so can they can reach to the last village of our country. Set up more national academic throughout country, work under Sports Authority of India. National academies, we have to set up, there are not more than 10 national academies in India. So we have to increase. As I take an example of China, in 1976, China was not good in sports at international level. So they took that similar strategy. They built up national academies, and they sent their people to all over world, to those countries who are very prominent or very dominant on particular sports. They learn their technique and then return back, and these technique learned and to their sports person or students or children. And these academics run throughout the China, and today all we saw that they are number one in Olympic gold tallies. Next, the way that sports can be effectively integrated in sport. These are some government initiatives, but governments took initiative time to time. From, if I'm talking about 90s and 20s and this era, but that implementations of the government scheme is not up to the point. So we as a teacher to implement or connect the sports in school level. First is pedagogy. Merely engaging in sport is not enough, just playing the student. No. Educator must develop a critical sport integrated pedagogy that ensure that benefit of sports are reaped by all students. And all the educators give a same equal position to sports person. As we saw, as a teacher, the student which is very good in education, we have a different place in our heart. But a student is good in sports, do not able to take such place in our heart. That's we have to change as a teacher. Next, we have to build training and capacity building to ensure that educators are using appropriate pedagogy that have to be trained appropriately. This includes training not only the PET teacher or a sport coach, but also other educator in the system, so that sports being learning is effectively even within the education institute. Next and most important is monitoring and evaluation to ensure that sports-based learning is working effectively. The monitoring and evaluation of the program must be ensured to enable the assessment of a specific learning outcome based upon pedagogy. This will also enable educators to make changes within their strategy and allow the collections of data to further advocate the benefit of sports and find out the new ways that how can a student can take the benefit of our knowledge. And last and most important is infrastructure. For sports-based learning to be effective, educator and learner need to be access to the sound infrastructure, including playground, quality equipment. School authorities should be empowered with budget to invest and maintain the same. Here, the most important is in new education policy, a student from that school or not from school can use the playground after school hour. This is very important because lots of students are suffer from the playground. So this is best initiative, means a playground of school or university can be used by the player after the working hours. So if I'm talking about Khelo India, the Khelo India national program has been introduced to revive the sports culture in India at grassroots level by building a strong work for all sports playing in our country and step toward establishment India as a sports nation. Here are the some benefits like play field development, community coaching development, state level Khelo India Center, annual sports competitions, talent search development, utilization and creation, upgradation of sport infrastructure. These are all included in Khelo India. From that sport to national, regional and state sports academy, physical fitness of school children, sports for women, promotion of sports among people with disabilities, sports for peace and development, and promotion of rural and indigenous or tribal games. Generally, promotion of all that games which are played in throughout our country. So, as we can say, if we compare us, why we need such step? If we talking about that, is there were so many schemes in last 10 years, but the result is not so good. Here is the tally of our international performance in Rio 2016. Only 2 medals, 1 silver, 1 bronze. A country have a population more than 1.3 trillion. You can imagine very poor performance. But we improved a lot from these Khelo India fitness program, some program initiated by Ministry of Health, Ministry of Sports. So we improved a little bit. Now we win 7 total medal with 1 gold medal. This is highest ever medal win by India. It means we are progressing slow bit by bit. I can say, I would say that it is a best efforts made by our government, and if they will continue, we will surely achieve our next level, which is 14 medal in France 2024. So these are our heroes. I here specify that Neeraj Chopra. Basically, why I took, because this not only because he win gold medal. मैंने यहाँ पे इसको इसलिए लिया है because I want to discuss about the sports policy of Haryana, which was adopted by new education policy for youth empowerment in Haryana. अगर आप एक गोल्ड मेडल लेके आते हैं तो हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट 4 करोड़ आपको देगी. अगर आप सिल्वर लेके आते हैं 4 करोड़ प्लस ए फर्स्ट क्लास जॉब ऑफ DSP. Look at the power behind, the hidden power of sports. We study, if take an example of myself, I study throughout 10 to BSc, MSc and PhD. Not even waiting for first class officer. That is achieved by the hidden power of the sports. Next level, if I'm talking about special Neeraj Chopra, different government, state government, Sports Authority of India give 16 crores. Could you imagine 16 crore to Neeraj Chopra? हम पूरी लाइफ में जॉब करेंगे और क्या 16 करोड़ अर्न कर पाएंगे? आई थिंक इम्पॉसिबल. एंड दैट हिडन पावर जो स्पोर्ट्स में है उसको हमें समझना होगा. एंड द गवर्नमेंट इनिशिएटिव आर वेरी गुड. दो चीजों को हमें चेंज करना होगा. नंबर 1, एज ए पेरेंट्स, मुझे वो दिन आज भी याद है जब मेरे पापा, मैं, जैसे हमारे हरियाणा में एक कल्चर है कि आप जब 5th क्लास में होते हैं तो आपको अखाड़ों में जाना होता है. हमारे यहाँ गांव में अखाड़े होते हैं. अखाड़ों में जाना होता है 5 बजे उठ के, और आपको वहाँ रनिंग, दंड बैठक, सीनियर होते हैं और उन सीनियर को झुक के सलाम करना होता है. वहाँ पे हम बहुत सारी चीजें सीखते हैं. बट जब कभी मेरे पापा को पता चलता कि ये स्पोर्ट्स खेलता तो मेरी पिटाई करता, बिकॉज एज ए पेरेंट्स उनको नहीं पता द हिडन पावर, कितनी पावर है स्पोर्ट्स में, रीच टू दैट लेवल. बट हम ये नहीं कह सकते उसने एफर्ट नहीं किया. नो डाउट, बहुत सारा एफर्ट उसके पीछे था. दिस पॉलिसी इन माय व्यूज इज वेरी गुड, बिकॉज अगर हम भी अपनी एज ए टीचर, एज ए पेरेंट्स, अभी हम भी सोचें कि यस इट्स हैव ए पावर, तो हम भी अपने बेटे को, अपने स्टूडेंट्स जो हमारी क्लास में है, हो सकता है एक बच्चा बहुत अच्छा है, एक बच्चा बिल्कुल जस्ट पास है, स्लो लर्नर में डाल दिया हमने, बट ही इज वेरी गुड, वो स्पोर्ट्स में बहुत अच्छा. अगर मैं नीरज चोपड़ा की बात करूं तो इतना अच्छा नहीं है एजुकेशन में, बट ही नो हाउ टू थ्रो ए जेवलिन, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. तो हमें एज ए टीचर दोनों को इक्वल प्लेस देना पड़ेगा अपने हार्ट में, उतनी ही इज्जत. बार बार ये नहीं कि तू डफर है, नहीं, हो सकता है एजुकेशन में डफर है बट वो ब्रिलियंट हो रेसलिंग में. तो दीज पॉलिसीज विल इनहेंस. बट नाउ 7 मेडल 1.38 ट्रिलियन पॉपुलेशन के लिए क्या मायने रखते हैं? नो. अभी हम बियॉन्ड आवर गोल हैं. देखिए कंट्री कोसोवा, very small country, population less than Bengaluru won 2 gold medals. So we have to think our system, change our mindset, then we will achieve. Surely one day I will see that Indian will win more than 14, 15, 20 gold. So in today's webinar, conclusions are: new education policy is much improved provision for sports integrated learning, because at that point we need something that will change the system. Maybe it will take time, but no doubt it will work. Universalization of education from preschool to secondary level with 100% gross enrollment ratio by 2030. This is the aim of new education policy. Not only focus on sports, but also focus on 100% gross enrollment ratio. Investment in education sector to reach 6% of GDP. Very, very good. But when we will attain, I will see. Youth empowerment by promotion of sports. Youth empowerments, sports have very hidden powers. We will think that sports and career as a sports will work for our future, our student future, school future. So this is if anything to be added from participant side, most welcome. आपके suggestions हमारे लिए valuable होंगे. And this is enough from my side. Thanks, respected Vice Principal Sir, our dear teacher of KV2 Kolaba, for sparing your valuable time and enrich us in their discussions. If someone have any doubt, can ask to me. Otherwise, over to Manju Madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It was really wonderful presentation. Here I want to just everything has been covered. I just want to say here, just like art integrated learning, like art integrated learning means what? Art is used for learning, right? Art is one subject, that is fine. But art is used for learning also, learning other aspects of life, learning other subjects also. Same way, sports has always been part and parcel of education system, right? Since primary stage till the highest of level of studies. But here NEP says about sports integration, right? Earlier it was integration of sport in education system. मतलब स्पोर्ट्स भी आपके सिस्टम का पार्ट होना चाहिए, जो कि था ही हमारे पास पहले भी था, राइट? अभी एनईपी गिव्स लिवरेज टू द इंटीग्रेशन. व्हाट इंटीग्रेशन? स्पोर्ट्स इंटीग्रेटेड लर्निंग, राइट? सो दैट मीन्स व्हाट? And it is well known fact, when we study or when we learn in outside setting, out of the classroom, out of the textbook, when in these settings the person or the child, not only child, everyone will all learn better. So NEP 2020 has a we can say great future as far as education is concerned, and sports is now considered as a core subject. Like any other skill, it is considered as core subject. So that's it. And now it is up to us actually. Policies are made, policies are formed by the government, by the brilliant of the mind. These policies are formed. Now it is up to us. And as Akansha madam said yesterday, I firmly believe that not all can give the sports based training to the students. We are not capable. So train the trainer first, then only we can train the students. That is my opinion. Anyone else? Then we can stop it. So with your permission, Vice Principal Sir, Bhatt Sir, with your permission, if no one else is saying something, we will stop the meeting. Thank you so much for your valuable time.
Sir, VP sir ने तो शायद left कर दिया मैम.
Bhatt Sir, with your permission.
क्वेश्चन आने वाले हैं ना?
बोलिए सर.
आपने सर ने कुछ बताया कुछ क्वेश्चन
क्वेश्चनर दिया ना सर, ग्रुप में दे दिया.
हाँ ग्रुप में भेजेंगे सर.
ओके.